Today, we're diving into one of the most important and dramatic events in the ongoing war between Ukraine and Russia, the massive drone strike that destroyed one of Russia's top early warning radar systems. This strike has raised major questions about the future of Russia's air defense network, Ukraine's evolving long-range strike capability, and the wider strategic balance in the region. In this video, we'll break down what happened, why it matters, and how this single attack could reshape the conflict in ways many did not expect. This strike was not an ordinary attack. It targeted a critical part of Russia's missile defense backbone, a system designed to detect incoming ballistic missiles from thousands of kilometers away. These massive radars are essential for Russia's nuclear deterrence posture, and they are extremely expensive, heavily protected, and strategically valuable. For Ukraine to hit one successfully sends a powerful message, not only to Russia, but to the international community watching this war unfold. The radar that was hit is known for its enormous size and its ability to track objects across vast distances. These radars are not located near the front lines. They are far inside Russian territory, usually believed to be safe from enemy attacks. This makes the Ukrainian strike even more extraordinary because it shows a capability and determination that Russia may not have fully anticipated. Ukraine has been steadily improving its long-range drone technology. In the early months of the war, Ukraine depended heavily on small commercial drones and short-range systems. But over time, Ukrainian engineers, military designers, and partnered organizations began modifying drones to carry larger payloads, fly farther, and operate autonomously. What was once an improvised drone program has evolved into a sophisticated long-range strike capability. This radar site was believed to be protected by multiple layers of defenses, including electronic warfare, short-range air defense systems, and perimeter security. Yet the drones managed to penetrate or evade these systems. This raises an important question for analysts. Has Ukraine mastered low-altitude, low-signature flight paths that bypass radar detection? Or has Russia's defensive network been overstretched and weakened due to the long war? Both possibilities are being discussed by military experts worldwide. The destruction of this radar has several major consequences. First, it temporarily blinds part of Russia's early warning network. Without this radar, Russia has a gap in its ability to detect incoming threats from certain directions. Even if Russia reroutes data from other stations, losing a major radar creates blind spots. These blind spots force Russia to rely more heavily on overlapping systems, which may not fully compensate for the loss. Second, this attack demonstrates that distance is no longer a guarantee of safety for strategic assets. Russia must now consider that almost any location, no matter how far from the Ukrainian border, may be within reach of future strikes. This puts pressure on Russia to rethink its defensive posture, redistribute resources, and possibly invest heavily in new detection and interception systems. Third, this strike shows Ukraine's commitment to taking the war deeper into the strategic level. Ukraine is not only targeting ammunition depots, oil facilities, or airbases. It is now striking systems tied directly to Russia's nuclear command and control structure. This is a serious escalation in capability, even if not in intention. It shows that Ukraine has both the technical reach and the strategic mindset to go after the most valuable assets. For Ukraine, this strike boosts morale and shows the world that it can innovate and adapt in the midst of conflict. It also sends a message to international partners that their support, whether technological, financial, or logistical, is paying off in meaningful ways. Countries providing Ukraine with components or intelligence may see this as confirmation that their assistance is helping Ukraine level the battlefield. For Russia, this event is troubling on multiple levels. It forces Russia to confront the reality that its massive early warning system is vulnerable. These systems are not easily replaced. They take years to build, require enormous funding, and need specialized components. Russia may repair the damage, but doing so in wartime conditions is extremely challenging. Even temporary loss of coverage creates risks, especially during a conflict where both sides are using long-range weapons. This also affects Russia's strategic confidence. Early warning radars are not only military tools, they are part of a psychological and political security framework. They reassure the leadership that any nuclear threat will be detected in time. If that assurance becomes uncertain, it may change how Russia calculates risks and responses in the conflict. Ukraine's use of long-range drones also demonstrates an extremely cost-effective strategy. A radar station worth hundreds of millions of dollars can be damaged or destroyed by drones costing only a fraction of that amount. This cost imbalance creates pressure on Russia. Defending every strategic site against countless low-cost drones becomes a financial and logistical nightmare. No country, no matter how large, can protect every inch of its territory from cheap, long-range drones without significant strain. This strike also signals a shift in modern warfare. Drones are no longer just tools for surveillance or small-scale attacks. They are weapons capable of strategic-level consequences. This aligns with a global shift where nations are investing in drone swarms, autonomous aircraft, and precision-guided systems that can bypass traditional defenses. Ukraine is at the forefront of this transformation, largely because the war forces rapid innovation. International observers have taken notice. Western analysts see the strike as proof of Ukraine's engineering talent and tactical creativity. Some countries may consider expanding their support to help Ukraine scale this capability. Meanwhile, other nations are studying the attack closely to understand how low-cost drones defeated advanced defenses. This will influence global defense strategies for years to come. There are also political consequences. Russia may attempt to frame the attack as an escalation or use it to justify stronger military actions. Ukraine, however, will argue that strategic military assets deep inside Russia are legitimate targets as long as Russia continues attacking Ukrainian cities, infrastructure, and civilians with missiles and drones. This debate will likely grow louder on the international stage. As the war evolves, Ukraine's drone program is becoming one of its most powerful tools. These drones can hit fuel facilities, power plants, military headquarters, naval bases, and now early warning radars. The psychological impact alone is significant. Russian civilians living far from the front lines were once confident they were safe. Now they realize that Ukrainian drones can reach almost anywhere, creating uncertainty and fear. But perhaps the most important impact is strategic. Every time Ukraine hits a high-value target deep inside Russia, it forces Moscow to reallocate resources away from the front. This weakens Russia's ability to attack Ukrainian forces directly. If Russia commits more defenses to protecting its interior, fewer systems remain available near the battlefield. Over time, this can reduce Russia's offensive capability. The strike also shows how Ukraine is becoming more independent in its military manufacturing. Instead of relying solely on foreign weapons, Ukraine is designing and producing its own long-range drones, sometimes with unique features tailored to the conflict. This domestic capability will continue to grow, making Ukraine more resilient and less dependent on unpredictable political decisions abroad. Russia will try to adapt. It may deploy more electronic warfare systems, improve radar coverage, or harden high-value sites. But each adaptation costs time and money. The more Ukraine forces Russia to spend defending its territory, the more pressure Russia feels in sustaining its operations in Ukraine. Looking ahead, this strike suggests that the conflict is entering a new technological phase. Both sides will focus more on long range systems, precision strike capabilities, and electronic warfare. Traditional front-line battles will still matter, but deep strikes will increasingly shape the strategic environment. Ukraine has shown that it can punch far above its weight when using creativity and technology effectively. This event also raises questions about how the war might evolve if Ukraine increases the range and payload of its drones. Could future strikes hit even more sensitive sites? Will Russia be forced to negotiate from a position of growing vulnerability? Or will the conflict intensify as both sides escalate their capabilities? These questions remain open, but this strike brings them closer to the center of global discussion. For now, what's clear is that Ukraine has delivered one of the most strategically significant blows of the war. The destruction of a top early warning radar sends a message far beyond the battlefield. It signals a shift in capability, confidence, and strategic reach. It shows that Ukraine is not only defending itself, but actively shaping the future trajectory of the conflict. The world will be watching closely to see Russia's response. Will it retaliate aggressively? Will it strengthen defenses? Will it accelerate its own drone program to match Ukraine's growing capabilities? The answers to these questions will influence the next phase of the war. Ukraine's drone strike on Russia's radar system is more than a military attack. It's a demonstration of technological evolution, strategic vision, and bold execution. It highlights the power of innovation in modern warfare and reminds the world that even the most powerful systems can be vulnerable. As long as this conflict continues, we can expect more developments that challenge traditional military thinking and reshape our understanding of modern defense. Thank you for watching. If you found this explanation useful, make sure to stay tuned for more updates, deep dives, and clear breakdowns as we continue to follow the latest developments.